start recording, and I'm going to share my screen. And I need to change my view on this. There we go. Okay, so I just want to welcome all of you here today. Research Wiki is really kind of a fun thing to be talking about. It's also kind of a big thing to be talking about because there's so much information in there. So what I want to do today is to just kind of be able to just kind of have a little bit of interactive fun in here. I'm going to direct you to some videos that have been made by Family Search through RootsTech, through rootstech.org, if you've ever attended any of that. And that way you will have they have a 5-minute video and a 20-minute video that will really take you in depth and really be able to help you. And then you can play it over and over again to your heart's delight. So I'll show you that at the end. So how many of you have used or know what the Research Wiki is? And you'll have to speak because I can't see your faces.
I have a little.
Very little.
All the time.
Oh, good. Who said all the time? Sue?
Yes.
Okay, good. And and I love it and I use it, but I don't think I use it as much as I could or should. And it's really kind of a fun thing. So we're going to go here and we're going to plug in familysearch.org. I want to show you how to find it. So it's under the search bar. And if I'm going too fast, please tell me. You go under this.
I have a quick question before you move on.
Yeah.
You see your first page that comes up? When I log in, all I get is like it's trying to load. But then I can click on family tree and my normal tree comes up. So I can't understand what's going wrong with a page like this, which has, things like you have, like suggested searches and so forth.
You can click right here and that should take you there. That's really interesting. It just plops you right into the family tree.
It does. Yeah. Yeah.
That's very interesting. So I would try here and see if that will help.
Okay.
Okay. So you go into search and you go down to Research Wiki and it will pull up the Research Wiki. So first of all, what is it? Just shout out answers. What do you all think the Research Wiki is, besides the answers that are right there in front of you?
Hey, Heather,
yeah.
I can't see your screen. Does everybody else see your screen?
Yes.
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 Okay. All right.
Okay, I'll just listen. I kind of know how it works, but I'll just listen.
Sorry.
I don't know why it's not showing.
That's really weird. Okay. But thank you for asking though. All right. So what is the Research Wiki? Some people just shout out your answers. What do you think the Research Wiki is?
It's a gazetteer.
Yes.
A giant database.
It's a what?
A giant database.
It is.
It's got all this, or it is a magnificent search engine that can go out to all of these other sites and pull this information in for you. It's one of the two. Right.
Absolutely. So it's an online genealogy guide, but it's a places, records, strategies of how to find people. It's not going to find people though. This is just your strategies and your database on how to find them. It's free. And as you can see, there are over 96,000 articles that you can search. So if you have a free, year that you could go through all of them. They have the links to databases, information about records and strategies for research. Okay, so we've showed you how to find it. And it's kind of fun. There are 3 different places where you could list all of the localities. You could search here in the search engine, or you could just pick a continent that way. Does anybody want to shout out a continent other than North America? Because we will be in North America in a few minutes.
Europe.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's go into Europe. Now, you see we have greater than signs. That means that there are more articles and more information where there's a greater there sign. Otherwise, those that do not have a greater than sign, it's just going to pull up information about that particular place. All right. Anybody want to choose a country?
Poland.
Free.
Poland. I heard Poland. You guys got to be fast in here. All right, Poland. So we can choose, and you're going to see there's Poland at the top, and then you have other places here. So I'm just going, we'll just choose a place in Poland, if that's okay. All right, so you open up this page, or this right here is going to be your country sidebar. If you're in a state, it's going to be the state sidebar. But it's the sidebar, and on here are record types and topic pages where you can click on articles, and they're going to tell you about these particular topics and give you just a little bit of history, what records are available there. And so that's going to be able to be a great help there. Here, where you've got some buttons, I'll talk about the purple button a little later, but right now I want to talk about the blue button. So this is your online genealogy records database. So this is for Poland. If you wanted to see all of them, just heads up, you could go here on the side. This sidebar will not change. This is for all of Wiki. You can go to online genealogy records there. So just for fun, I'm going to click on the Poland online genealogy records for this particular place. It's going to tell you what they've got. Now, they will always do vital records first. So birth, death, marriages, divorce, they're going to have those first, and then everything else is going to be in alphabetical order. What's great about this is when they tell you where these records can be found, they're going to say, these are in Ancestry. It will cost money. Or you can go to Family History Center or Family Search Affiliate Library and look things up. So they're going to go through these marriages look like, or excuse me, they'll be at Family Search. You can see Ancestry. You'll have all sorts of Find My Past in there. Here's a Find My Past. So it's going to tell you if it's going to cost money or not, and it's going to tell you where to find them. Just for fun, if you click on the Family History Center or Family Search Affiliate Libraries, you get to pull up where they're all at.
Wow.
Isn't that fun? And then you can, you have to, click, scroll, zoom the map, and you can go in and it'll give you all sorts of fun information. So there are so many links in here. It's really rather fun. So we'll go back and then, okay, so now if you wanted to go to, actually, let's do the purple button first, because there's a few places on the purple button I want to show you. Ask the Community. That will take you one of two places. One place, it will be another Wiki page to tell you for whatever country you're looking for, and if you need to go to talk to people and ask questions in the general community meaning like Facebook is a community, Skype is a community, talking to other people. They give you Facebook links, miscellaneous groups and pages. Family Search has its own community. And I'll take you to another community button later. But for here, this just takes you to the Wiki page to tell you how to research other groups that you can ask questions about, or ask questions to them about what you need. Okay, so I can keep going back here to go back where I need to go. I can go here, or I can hit Wiki Home. And Wiki Home on the left will take me back to the front, to the main page. So I'm going to go into North America. I'm just going to show you a couple more things, and then we're going to, I'm going to show you some great videos that you can go to. So if I go into United States and I'm going to choose Georgia, we're going to talk about missing records. And so look at all the counties in Georgia, and I'm looking for Lowndes, and I don't know where it is. I'm a little lost. Well, I can scroll down and find it there. So I can either click the map or I can click on here, and it's going to give me great information. There's my Georgia Online Genealogy Records button again. It's going to give me information about this county. It's going to tell me the courthouse at Troopville burned down in 58 and 70 of the 1800s, which is sad. It's going to tell me what survived. It's going to tell me boundary changes. It's going to go down and tell me about cities. It's really kind of fun. If I want to understand you know, about marriages, I can go down under V for vital records, because again, it's birth, marriage, death, divorce, and I can click on it and I can see what records are available there. So it will take you a long time to go through these and fun times in clicking. So I'm going to back arrow. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to go, let's see, I want to go to the United States again. And this time I want to go to, let's see, I think it was Indiana. And I want to look at Ohio County. And it's going to, again, do the talking to me about here. I want to just check out, again, it's telling me more information about record losses and so forth. I want to find out, I want to go to marriages, and I want to see, you know, I'm just not finding something in Ohio County. It says that there's marriages, but I'm not finding it. But there's this fun button that says how to use this collection. It's not everywhere. But when you find it, it's kind of fun, because how to use this collection, you click on it and I go through, and there's a coverage table.
Oh.
And I click the coverage table and I go to right here, Indiana Marriages Coverage Table for Family Search Historical Records. Now, these are just family search records. They aren't Ancestry or Find My Past or anything. It's just family search. And I go to Ohio County, and they're saying they've only got the death records. They don't have these yet. They haven't been indexed yet. So that lets you know, well, no wonder I can't find any family search records. So this is just kind of a fun little thing. I'm going to type in here, the coverage tables. And if you guys, you might need to mute just so that we don't hear you.
Okay, thanks.
Let's see. Actually, I think I want to go Texas death coverage tables. How does that sound?
Huh.
And I can type that in, and it's going to tell me by county what they have and when.
Huh.
So coverage tables are really fun too. You could just type that into the search engine and really have some fun with that.
Huh.
Okay. Let me backspace a little bit, because I want to go, I want to show you a little bit about the buttons, another of the buttons. Or you're going to get dizzy going through this. Okay. And one more, I think. Okay. So here we have Indiana Online Genealogy Records. Again, we saw that, the list of records. I'm going to ask the family search community. And this is going to pull me up into the family search community. So the family search community groups, they'll have groups on many places, but like we saw in Europe or maybe in other countries that aren't necessarily have a lot of information or people interested in them right now, they may not have groups on them. So they do have a Midwestern Genealogy Research Group, and they have 451 members. And you can scroll down, and they have a lot of announcements. But once you join, there'll be a discussion button here that you can start asking questions. And people in there will come in and talk to you. And again, it's in groups, and you can start talking to people from this particular family search community group.
Heather?
Yeah.
Can you give us an example of the kind of question you would ask? You said it's a research engine, not necessarily specific people.
You know, you have people in here that manage the group, but you also have people from this area. And you could ask anything. You can say, I am looking for so-and-so, they lived here. What suggestions do you have that I could be starting to look? And they'll talk to you. Or you'll say, hey, something great's going on in this area. A big fair is going on in this area. And you know, and maybe there's to be some, like what Chelsea talked about. There's going to be something going on in Montgomery County. We're really excited. Come and see it. So anything from research to events happening, anything with family history.
If I may, for instance, that I have is I have a great grandfather that went in Missouri and went off to work in northern Missouri and never came back. And we've been trying to find him and find more information on it. Now my daughter's found some stuff. I found some stuff. We're not sure that it's the right person, but to me, when you reach the end of a line, that this is going to be a great thing because there's probably people out there that have a little more information than you're going to be able to find online, especially if it's a family.
Yeah.
What I use the community for a lot is in foreign countries. When I don't speak the language, I ask them if they can help me translate something. If I've got a letter or I was working with someone and they had a pamphlet that they needed translated about their family, and they got it translated through the Wiki in a group.
Yep. So there you go. You just go in, you type in whatever country, see what comes up for that. Okay, we're going to be needing to end soon, but I want to show you something really fun too that isn't covered in some of these videos. Jumpstart your research. You can say, I want to look up information. Somebody pick a country really quick.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. I want to look up information. They're going to give you. This is where you start on this collection. What else can you try? And they're going to give you some helps. Where can I find marriage records? Well, let's start here at this collection. What else can you try? And so that's really kind of fun that you can do that as well. They also have the guided research button over here on the corner on the side too. You can do guided research once you're in a place as well. So that's the same button as well. So there is that. Now let me hurry and show you guys. I'm going to go to rootstech.org. I don't know how many of you have attended Roots Tech. Just shout out yes or no.
Yes, that's great. That's great.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So you know how to get into Roots Tech. If you've never been into Roots Tech, you type in rootstech.org and you may have to sign up through Family Search. I'm going to go into the search right here where it says sessions, and I'm going to put in Research Wiki. And then what's going to pop up is, I love this one, A Genealogist's Secret Weapon. It's 20 minutes. She's got another 5-minute one. I'll give everybody these links. I'll give them, I'll try and hurry and put them in here before we have to go back. But anyway, this is a really good one. It's 20 minutes, but look at all these options that you have to be able to go through and understand the Research Wiki and other tools. I mean, it's quite phenomenal. And then if you click on her video, you can watch it on YouTube. So Roots Tech obviously will restart over March. Let me pause that. March 3rd through 5th. And so while that video may not be there, it should still be on YouTube. Also, if you go youtube.com, and I think it's Family Search. Let me see if that works. What happens? You come to their page and you have lots of lists of tips and tricks of things to do to help you through your search. So there's a couple of things for you guys. Let me hurry, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen, or stop sharing. And I am going to try and hurry and put this in the chat here. So you guys can have, I'm going to give you the 20-minute one first.
Well, it's okay.
Let me see. And you guys could probably find it yourself.
Yep.
Let's see, copy hyperlink. Let me put it in here. Okay, so there's the 20-minute research one I just put in there for everybody. And let me get you to rootstech.org. I will put that in there. And then I'm going to do the 5-minute one by this lady too. And then be able to see, copy hyperlink. And then you guys can get, it's all basically in the same place. But that should be able to help. And then I'm just going to type, well, let's see, let me go get to that family search page for you. Yeah, okay. Let me go to that family search. Well, it's not gonna let me do the family search page, but I'll try and get that out into the email and everything for everyone else as well. So any other questions before we head back?
I have one. Okay,
Yeah.
I was trying to unmute. It wouldn't work. Okay,
you're good.
so you're putting these in the chat. Are we able to get a hold of these any other way, or is this the only way we can get to these?
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to have Chelsea put them in the email too. I'm going to
Okay,
give her
thank
like
you.
4 or 5. You're going to be plastered with so many different of websites and links. You're going to have fun.
Okay, great. Thank
Does
you.
that work? You bet.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have any other questions? Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and go back. You're going to be able to, let me